This article, its feature image, a branded social media video, and social media posts across three different platforms were all written, researched, verified, and published without me doing anything. My name is Matilda. I'm an AI automation and specialist and a system integrator. And for this demo, I'm going to show you the system behind this and not just what each of the nodes does, but why it's built that way. Okay, let's dive in. This automation starts with a web form where the client fills in their details and then the information is sent to n8n via webhook. Three things fire immediately. First, I get an email with the client's details. So even before the system finishes, I know who is waiting. Second, the client is added to ConvertKit and tagged automatically. That tag matters later because it becomes the audience filter for their newsletter. Third, the system checks their subscription status because sending marketing email to someone who never confirmed will damage deliverability for every client on this instance. Notice none of this is content yet. It's qualification. The system decides who gets spoken to before spending money generating anything. One more thing about this intake, it's not admin housekeeping, it's lead capture. Every request becomes a confirmed, tagged, segmentable contact in ConvertKit. This is the same architecture I built for any client's funnel. Capture at the form, verify, consent, segment, tag, follow up on triggers. The system does not just make content, it harvests that lead. Next, we move on to the content phase. The content stage starts off with research. I decided to use Tavily because it's affordable and it also does a good job at advanced search. It returns about 10 sources with raw content included, which is then sent to the main agent, article writing agent. This agent writes about 1,200 to 1,500 words, and it's instructed to use the topic and the research data provided. After which the draft is sent to the editor. The editor confirms that the first agent followed instructions, did not hallucinate, and cited the correct sources. After which a title is generated and FAQs and subheadings are also written based on the research data that was provided earlier. The content is then converted from Markdown to HTML. And after that, a creative director agent looks at the content from the blog posts and decides the best direction for the art and feature images going forward. His decision is then sent to the main image generation agent, which comes up with the final prompt that's sent to the image generation model. For image generation, I decided to go with Pruna AI. It has an ideogram base and it's faster and cheaper. After which the image generated is downloaded, uploaded to the cloud, and transformed into dimensions that best fit the social media platforms going forward. The third stage is the social media content video creation phase. I'm most proud of this section actually because it does something most people assume requires paid external services. This agent takes the verified article and extracts exactly 5 slides, including the hook, context, and core insight. The code node extracts the slides and creates a payload for the renderer. Those slides go into my own self-hosted rendering service, which composes them fully into branded frames, automation, colors, typography, logo, footer, and then it returns PNGs and a PDF, which becomes a LinkedIn carousel. Although for this particular automation, I didn't set up the LinkedIn carousel flow, but everything then uploads to ImageKit. I wanted to try out a different service from Cloudinary because they have more generous resources and their API is also extremely reliable. But I could have still used Cloudinary for this purpose. The files are then they're separated for easier storage or recording into the Airtable CRM, and which for the first version of this demo, I went with Jamendo API. I was getting the tracks for the video from the API, but then the API became unreliable. So I created my own video library. And this Excel sheet here is the database that stores all the data, the music IDs, the names, etc. The next node chooses a track from the database. It checks whether the music IDs were used before. This is an n8n data table. It's where it checks the used music IDs. All the used IDs are stored here to avoid repetition and monotony. So if the music ID was used before, this if branch will will trigger the code node again to choose a different track. But if the music ID wasn't used, it's going to go down the false branch, and the audio track is going to get searched for in the library, in the Google Drive library, after which it's downloaded. And the music ID is saved into the database so that it can't be used again in the future. After that, this node, the code node here, it merges the slides, the image slides and the audio, and they're rendered by FFmpeg. The slides and the audio creates the video, and the video is then uploaded to the file and deleted from disk. The fourth stage is the social media posting stage. There's a get node. The get node here downloads the feature image. Our Facebook post is generated from the article that was created earlier, and you can choose to do it in 3 different ways. For this workflow, I went with posting with the image and also creating a Facebook post with a video. You can also create carousels and upload to status if you want. From Facebook, we move on to Instagram. We have an agent that also structures the blog post into an Instagram-worthy post. The media is uploaded. We create the media ID. We wait for it to render, and then it's published on Instagram. I decided to, instead of uploading the video, I wanted to show you how it looks like when you upload it to the status. So this next node creates the video media story for the story. And then there's a wait node because sometimes you get the ID, but you can't publish it because it's not available yet. So the wait node, after we have to wait first before we publish to the Instagram story. And lastly, we have the LinkedIn agent. It still does the same thing, analyzes the blog post, comes up with a LinkedIn worthy post, and it's sent to make.com instead. I used make.com for 2 different reasons. One was because I wanted to show my skills in this regard. I wanted to show that I was also conversant with the platform. And number 2 was because I don't have the necessary authorizations to connect my LinkedIn to n8n. They're very strict on that, and Make doesn't have such issues. So that's why I went to make.com. The data, the post and the image and the video URL are sent via webhook, received, and then the image is still transformed into a LinkedIn appropriate dimension. It's downloaded and then posted on the LinkedIn page. After that, the video is downloaded by this get image, and it's posted in the LinkedIn company page as well. And the webhook, this is our webhook response node. It's going to send the 200 status code showing that everything went well, and also send us the LinkedIn URLs used here for the published post back to make.com. And once it's sent, it's received, the code node here passes the data and gives me the 2 different URLs, which are later going to be sent to the client after their content goes live. So next we have the WordPress, the blog post phase. We use a get node to get the feature image for the blog post. The media is uploaded. The categories are created. There are 2 ways to go about the categories. You can choose to You can choose to create new categories if you have a brand new website. But if you already had the content and categories in your site, you can get the tag IDs and then map them here so that the AI can decide which relevant, if the blog post is relevant to certain categories, and they're mapped accordingly. And this markdown mode is for creating the HTML title, which then is later sent to for publishing in WordPress with the images and the categories and the slug, the meta description, etc. Lastly, this last section is related to the email marketing, the CRM, and content approval. So first we check the subscription status here again, because some clients, okay, not really clients missing to check their emails, but sometimes emails can go to spam and all that. So it checks the subscription status in case the client didn't get the notification that they needed to subscribe. And number two, it gives you time. So in case the client did not subscribe, and the result is going to be sent to this approved content demo. So it has a section where it shows you whether the client subscribed or not. So if they didn't subscribe, you have the option of contacting them again and asking them to subscribe, to check for that email and subscribe. But if they subscribed, well and good, you don't have to necessarily contact them, but you're going to get the email showing you the published content. This is a branded HTML. I didn't just want to send an email, a plain email. It's branded. I used this entire thing is AI assisted. I give it my brand colors and the relevant URLs to insert. So we worked together to come up with this beautiful email. You're going to see it later on in the demo part of the video. So you're going to check whether the content in the blog posts and the 3 social media sites are actually what the client requested, and if they're up to par with the quality you had in mind. After that, we get we have this is a sorry, we get the client notification email template. This is also another template. After you approve, the client is going to get a branded email showing them that their content is now live. That's where the email service comes in the ConvertKit. The JSON parser agent creates the payload, and the JSON then goes to the post request, the ConvertKit post request. The broadcast itself is sent as an email, but you can use this for newsletters. I have an upcoming demo showing how to automate your newsletters with ConvertKit and AI. So the email is then sent to the client. They're told your content is live. They click on the links and they're going to see each of the content that, if the content they requested is there and how it looks like. And it's basically a demo of how the entire system works. And lastly, all that is updated into the Airtable CRM. So I use the Airtable because I like Airtable, but you can, depending on your company, you can use whatever CRM you have. So the business name is going to record everything from the word go. The business name, these are information that were filled during the first stage when the client was filling in the content form, the request form. So, sorry, it's going to fill in the business name, the client name, the phone number, email, topic, subscription status is also recorded here. The ConvertKit tag, the blog posts, Facebook posts, Instagram posts, LinkedIn posts, the slides that were used for the videos, the video URL, the LinkedIn carousel PDF, the feature image is also going to, the link to the feature image that is, and whether the client received a notification email or not when this whole thing was requested, and the status, is it done or is it pending? And yeah, thank you for staying through the walkthrough. I'm going to start the demo and we're going to see if the whole system is going to work as it's supposed to. Okay, let's dive in. Okay, so let's test it out. I'm going to pretend that I'm the client. First name, Matilda, business name. Let's just go with all automations. Business information. Help. Let's go. Building. Okay. Let me use this email. Phone number. Okay, getting both the email and phone number is basically giving more choices or options to the relevant team or the founder or you to reach out to the client later on. So topic, which topic are we going to go with? Why no code tools are important in 2026. Okay, so let's click generate. There are instructions here for the client. Step one, your content automation is now processing. Two, check your inbox from an email from M Automation. Click the confirmation link. This is for the subscription phase I mentioned earlier. Why confirm? Once confirmed, it will instantly notify you when your personalized social media posts and website content are ready for review. Okay, so once the client submits, remember, I get a notification. So yes, the notification is here. It says, hi Matilda, you have received a new content demo request. Review the client details below. Matilda, business name. This is basically all the information that I filled in from on the web form and the topic. And then it tells me the client must confirm their subscription in ConvertKit before receiving the demo notification. Please monitor and proceed accordingly. So I get an email, and the client should also have gotten an email. Here it is. Important, confirm your subscription. Thanks for signing up. Click the link below to confirm your subscription and it'll be on your way. So first we confirm the subscription. Yay. So once it's confirmed, let's check in ConvertKit. Let me see if I reflect as a new subscriber. I love Kit because they're very generous with their free plan and their automation, their API. It's really easy and to customize. And yeah, I just love using ConvertKit anyways. So it's confirmed that I'm a subscriber. There's a tag and yeah, the email that I used. So after that, we wait for the notification asking me to approve the demo. Let's see where the workflow is currently at, which stage it's in. Seems like the workflow is currently on the Instagram post stage, the create video story. It has a 90-second wait time, so yeah, let's wait. And but we can still confirm since it went through the video generation phase and the Facebook stage. We can go to the Facebook page and check out whether the post is there and how the video currently looks like. So this is the Facebook page, sorry. I'm using a page from an old project I did last year. So here it is. This is the video. No code is winning 2026. So we can check out the video. Although disclaimer, it won't appear the same on my PC as it would have on the phone because this is a vertical video. I can put the music. Let's watch the video for as we. So for this workflow, I use the lo-fi music library from the Jamendo API I mentioned earlier. But if you have your own preferred tracks or you have a paid API service, you can customize the background music as you like. Okay, this is the video and the post. We have a post. No code tools are becoming essential in 2026, not just for building faster, but for running smarter. Teams are using no code. So basically, it's a Facebook type post and relevant hashtags. You can decide to either remove all the hashtags or use 3, or you can even hard code your business name to the hashtag. This is the feature image it went with. For testing purposes, I'm using a slightly cheaper model, the Pruna model I showed you, but you can decide to highly customize it based on your brand colors and all that using a more expensive model. So the Facebook post is up. Let's check if the Instagram post is also up. Okay, let me refresh. All the social media platforms are from the project I mentioned earlier. So, okay, so let's start with the status. The status is up. It's the same video, as you can see. It's about no code in 2026, and it's branded, and it has 5 slides, and is about 1 minute long or less. So the videos are usually about 40 to 60 seconds long. You can make them shorter or longer depending on your preferences. So let's check if the post is here. The post is here. This is the Instagram post. You don't need to wait months to turn an idea into a working tool. 20 code tools are becoming part. Yeah. It also has hashtags, relevant hashtags. And let's check back on want to check on the automation. Where are we now? We were supposed to, okay, just a minute. Let me see. Pause it. While we were checking, I got the email notification that I need to approve the content demo. So, like I said earlier, this approval stage comes after the social media posts are already published, which means it's now your turn as the responsible party, whether you're the content team, the founder, whoever you are. So it's your turn to check. The email says, "Hi Matilda, the content demo for the client has been successfully generated. Below are the client details and the published content links for review. Name, once again, a business name, business information, email. This is all for context. Sorry, I clicked the wrong email. So this is all for context going forward so that the team or you can know, again, which client you're dealing with, what they requested, and yeah. Content topic, subscription status active. This is what I was saying. If the subscription status was not active, you would have the opportunity to contact the client because you have their details and tell them to check their spam folders or promotion folders for said email from M automations or from your company, and have them subscribe so that you can capture the lead, number one, and number two, they can get the final notification email. So this email further tells us that shows us the published content links. The LinkedIn one, we didn't go through the LinkedIn one, but okay, let's start. Let's click the links. It's going to take us right to the pages and the posts. So this is the LinkedIn page. As you can see, it was even published 6 minutes ago. That's how fast the whole system is. The post says, if you're still treating no code as a nice to have, you may be missing one of the biggest operation advantages in 2026. So basically, this is your LinkedIn post with the video. This is one of them. I wanted to show you that you can post with the video, and you can also just get the post itself with the feature image of your choosing. So this is the post with the image. And yeah, let's go back to the inbox. We already checked out the Facebook post, the Instagram post, but we've not seen what's on the website. Let's go and check it out. No-code tools in 2026, power faster AI and automation. So this is the post. Once again, as you can see, it's optimized for SEO. The sources are here, the quotes, and it's linked to the sources as well. The sources are listed at the bottom of the blog post. It has bullets. It's optimized for readability as well. And yeah, at the bottom of the post, we have the FAQs that I mentioned earlier. These are the FAQs, and we're done. We go back to the email. Please review the demo for accuracy and branding consistency before notifying the client. Make any necessary adjustments before the final email goes out. So this gives you a chance to make any corrections that, the quality related corrections, or just check if the agent did what they were supposed to, if the system did what it was supposed to. And again, I used the AI assisted coding to come up with this customized and branded email. It's not just the forms, but all the emails are branded too. So at the bottom, since it did everything it was supposed to, I'm going to approve it. If it didn't, I would have declined and maybe restarted the process from the word go. So since it's approved, I'm guessing the process, the workflow is going to finish. It's going to submit the emails as the newsletter. Let's check in ConvertKit once again. This was the subscription. It also says status confirmed. And this is the broadcast. Today is on Thursday. Let me refresh it. So this is a broadcast. I had to take an unexpected break, but this is a broadcast. This is how it looks like on ConvertKit. You can schedule it to maybe a minute later after the process is done, a few minutes later, depending on how you want. You can schedule them because it's basically a system meant for newsletters. So this is how it's going to look like on the client's end. Your content is live. View the published content. Hi, Matilda. Your personalized content is now live across multiple platforms. Researched, created, and published in just 10 minutes. This content will only be visible for the next 10 minutes. But this is because that's a test page. It's a test run. That's why I included this part. But for you and your business, you can, again, customize the copy however you want because it's going to link to either your test site or your actual company, So we have the copy continues. What you just experienced, the same system our clients used to save 15 hours plus weekly while maintaining professional consistency across all channels. This demo created content for 5 platforms simultaneously. Imagine having fresh professional content published automatically every week without you lifting a finger. I originally built the system to also post in X and Medium. That's why it says 5, but I trimmed it down to 3. You can decide to use it for all your social media channels or even one depending on how you or on which pages you have, number one, or how your content calendar works or is scheduled. Ready to scale this for your business? Reply within 24 hours to discuss your custom automation setup and lock in early adopter price. But this is just a call to action anyways. And yeah, I think we're done. Let's check if the CRM also updated. The CRM is the last bit of the whole automation. So it starts off, it saves all the data from the form, the information the client filled into the form, to every media asset URL that was used in the automation and the post themselves, etc. The business name is M Automations. The client name is here. The phone number, the email, the topic, subscription status is also there. The tag for follow up, and yeah, blog post URL. This is the URL to the blog post, but the actual social media posts are the entire posts as they were. You can again customize it based on your preferences and your needs. These are the slides that were used, so you have all the data in one area. The video, oh, okay, I added the video later, so I did not map. I forgot to map the video to the CRM, but yeah, the video URL will show up here. The LinkedIn carousel PDF. The PDF is there if you want to also include a carousel section for your automation, the system feature image. This says whether the automation, the notification email was sent and when it was created, or as in when the system sent out all that and the status, it's done. So, yeah, thank you. And see you on the next automation video demo.